What is going on, guys, and welcome to my first video on FIFA 20, albeit it's the demo, but it came out today, so we're going to talk it through. I did obviously have access to the betas and some little versions of early releases, so I have played it quite a bit now. Obviously I played Ultimate Team on the beta and whatever, and now it's the demo, so I'll see how much it has actually changed since then and give my opinions on what's good, what's bad. But these are the new menus, just a quick look over them. We've only got Kickoff and Volta, so we're gonna just play some Kickoff. Not sure, I haven't actually saw what teams are in it, but I'm guessing we have to play Champions League. Who we got? Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, leave them be. It can actually be Chelsea, Dortmund, Liverpool. We're gonna go as Chelsea, obviously being a Chelsea fan for the first game. And who do we play against? We're gonna play against these. I've never heard of them, but we're gonna play against them. Should be the easiest team. They're not very good, so. One thing I can say I didn't like about FIFA 20 on the beta, which is going to be it's actually in the proper game. It's like the way Ultimate Team works is in like the way you apply cards and stuff. It just doesn't feel right at all. It just doesn't work with like. They should have kept that the same. That's the menus and stuff work really well in Ultimate Team. They always have, and they should have stick to that instead of changing it to the way that they did. But if it works like throughout the year, if they do little kind of patches to make it a bit easier, then. But at the minute, it's really clunky and it doesn't work very well in my opinion. But I suppose we see how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. What team we put in out? I'm gonna put the team that I want to play out. So this is my preferred Chelsea team that I would start with. So, where is he? The man. Where's Tammy? Get Tammy in. Get Mountain. So this is the team I would actually start with if I was Frank Lampard and you have all the players available. But I think everything's sorted. I've sorted my camera out. Yeah, so we're just gonna go straight into it. I think it's only 4-minute games, so hopefully a lot hasn't changed since the beta, because the beta worked really well. The beta worked really well. So hopefully they've kept the good stuff, and whatever was bad, like it did seem a bit sluggish at times when you use like lower end players. So hopefully it doesn't actually like stay like that when it starts. So it looks good. Anyway, first glimpses, it looks good. The one thing I found about it playing it early was the smoothness of the game, and it's a lot more realistic than it was. Like the turns you can do and just shit like in the game. It's a lot more realistic than previous FIFAs. Like you can't just go through players. I'll show you an indication of the skill moves too. If I can get a player, I should have really took. I'm gonna take those off. Sorry guys, I don't know why the trainer is on. Get rid of that. But I'll show you an indication of the skill moves when I get on the ball. About like the linking, that you can't just. You can still link them, obviously. Like you don't just fall over and lose the ball when you do a skill move consecutively. But it's a lot better. Basically, it's a hell of a lot better than it was. You can't just la cricket through the whole squad. So I'll just show you now. So if you like try and do, these are just simple ball rolls that won't work. Husdon-odoi, I'm presuming his 4-star skill. Like the way you can see, like the way he's kicking the ball towards the player, you lose control. It doesn't work. So that is good. That is a massive positive going into FIFA 20. A huge positive. I know a lot of people have spoke about it already, but it's a huge positive. And if they keep that in throughout the game, then we can expect a good year, because that was one of the main faults of FIFA 19 that everybody hated. It always has been in FIFA, the ability to link a skill move. That you got players, basically you've got players like Ronaldinho and Neymar whose game is built around being tricky and in the way they dribble, but they never once linked 4 La Croquetas together in their life, like ever. You didn't see Ronaldinho combining skill moves. If you want to do that, do it in Volta. People will moan, people say it's the way they play, but it's not football. If you're a football purist and the way you want to watch football and when you want to play football on FIFA, FIFA 20 is catered towards that. I've got to say, like Zaro and Corey and the rest of the team did an absolute amazing job, basically, on picking up and listening to the community on what was bad and what was good. Obviously, they played themselves, so they had a good indication. It is hard to implement everything into a game, but they've done a really good job of it. A really, really good job of it. As you can see, it looks amazing as well. The graphics, and you can just see the way it plays is a lot smoother. It's more like a football game. The way it plays is a lot more like a football game than the previous years. The previous years, it was just like you had a way to win. That there's obviously going to be like meta things in the game and what you can do, but the way it is, it just plays better. Literally, it just plays better. You can see the way like the balls are passing and next stretch the runs the players are making. It's more realistic, like in every single way. And one thing I really like, I'll try and show you if I can, but it's the header animation. The header animation is like, normally it was just literally you put the ball in and you header it and it was literally exactly the same outcome every time. But on this, like you can glance headers, you can ping them like off. It's really, really well done, to be fair. Really well done. So if I can get a header in, I'll try and show you. But like I say, it's good. It is good. Like the improvements from last year are significant. Like I can already say, people were playing, you play the FIFA 19 demo, so there was already faults. People were like, I don't like that, I don't like this. I can't say the same for FIFA 20. From the beta, the only thing from the beta, it seemed slow. But playing this now, the demo, obviously it's a completely different build to what the beta was, and you couldn't speak about the beta, but I presume you can now. But it was a completely different build, and now, what was the problem in that isn't. Like the way this is playing, like you turn really slow and you pass really slow basically, and it wasn't very good for like running with a ball, but now it does seem very, very good. Like, and I'm not just kiss arsing now, it does. You know me from last year, I won't kiss arse. This plays well. You have to give the developers credit where it's due basically, and they've done a good job. They've done a really, really good job. I actually want to play this and try and score for you guys. I think it's been pretty boring gameplay, to be fair. I don't agree with what they've done with some of the ratings. Like the ratings came out top 100 players, and obviously a few more have been leaked. But the ratings for some players are horrendous. Like you've got Emerson. Emerson's new stats are appalling, absolutely appalling, and he's one of Chelsea's best players so far this season. And I know it's based on like last season and whatever, but his stats are so stupid. What I like as well, the game faces, obviously things get better every year, and this year they look amazing as well. I know I keep saying it that the game looks amazing, but seriously, this is an incredible game. Incredible. Like graphics wise, it's one of the best. Like people talk about PES graphics, but when you play this, you see how far it has come. It's just like even the way the players run and cross and shoot and whatever. You see that there, that was headed down. I didn't even try. That was Mason Mount. Hopefully Mason Mount gets a few informs, gets a young player of the year award at the end of the season. Get us a boosted Mason Mount card. That's what we want. But look at Mount. Look at Mount's game face and whatever. Like before, I think he was just basically a white silhouette. Now, that you can't. I think they said they can't get better graphically until the new gen consoles are released, because they're already pushed to the limits of what they can do. But it looks literally like it has got better. I don't know if that's just because it's new and fresh, but the colours are more vibrant. The dynamics of the players are different, and just the game faces just seem sharper. They're like, even though they look like them obviously in the last ones, but there's still a few faults, like, but this they actually like the faces are like sharp, and it's really an improvement. I think everybody will have a lot of joy of playing it this year. I've never been so hyped for a FIFA. Never in my life have I been so hyped for a FIFA to release. Like, obviously I'll get it on release day, I'll get it early if I can, through like the EA access and whatever, and I'll spend a lot of money when it first comes out. But this one just seems different. It hits different. Like, I think that comes from the negativity of last year. Like, it was easy to get negative with what I say from Kepa. It was easy to get negative with last year's because there was so much negativity towards the game, like the things that they did, the things that they changed throughout the season, and it just didn't work. It wasn't a good FIFA for a lot of people. But this is different. This is going to be good. This could potentially be take us back to the fun, glory days of FIFA 12 and 13 Ultimate Team, when you played for fun and when you played it was good. Like, I know this is early stages, very early stages, but it's so far ahead of 19, so far ahead of 19. Just like I keep saying, just the way it plays, and it's just I'm excited for this, very very excited. And there'll be a lot of content coming from me. I'm going to try and do like 5 videos a week if I can. Road to Glory, main account, tactics, formation, squad builders, player reviews. I'm trying to get everything out for you guys in this one. This is going to be a big year for me. And I'm glad that this is the game that I'm going to be doing it on, just because of how good it looks so far. Cannot fault it. Just playing this, the demo, and going off what I played on the beta and whatever, I can't find a fault. Everything that was bad, they've removed. Everything that was good, they kept and improved even further. It is, guys, seriously, be hyped. Believe the hype on FIFA 20. I know there's always hype every year, but this one is seriously for real. Seriously for real. And it's just like that. Little things like the way to Abraham blocked off the ball there. Like, a player like Abraham, that's what he does. In the last one, it wasn't, players didn't play to how they meant to, basically. They were just like robots. They all shot, but now they all ran, they all dribbled exactly the same. I think the only player that had something different was like Sterling. But now players feel good. The gameplay feels good and smooth. The graphics are incredible. The physics are incredible. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a very very good year for FIFA, and I think it is back. I think the last few years haven't been the best, especially 19. 18 was kind of on a downward spiral, but obviously not as bad as 19. But this is back. This is back to peak prime FIFA, and expect a lot from this game. Seriously, expect a lot from this game. What I found as well from the beta and this, players that are not too good aren't even too bad. You know how like silver players and low rated goals were literally unusable. Literally unusable. Their lower rated players are actually okay. Like, obviously, you see Hudson-Odoi there, he's a 72. He isn't going to be as good as Willian, but he's usable. If you want to use those kind of players, you can. And that is important, because what people didn't realise about the last one was, it was literally, you had a set of players that you could use and then a set that you couldn't. So the players that you could use, Ramos, Varane, Van Dijk, all those kind of players, it was literally the same team every single game. But I feel on this, there's going to be a lot of variations of players that people use. You're obviously going to have the sweaty meta players. There's going to be a lot of Martials, there's going to be a lot of Rashfords. But then players like, you didn't see much of like Harry Kane. Harry Kane will still work in this game. Like, he didn't work on 19, he was unusable. He works on this. And players like that, it's important to be able to use him, because you've got a 90 rated striker, but he's shit because he doesn't fit the way the game plays. That shouldn't be the way it is, but it isn't on this. Trust me on this. It is good. Like, it's gonna blow your mind when you actually get to play the full game. I'm buzzing for it. I'm absolutely gassed for it. So thank you for watching, guys. My first video, albeit, like I said at the start, the demo. I've played the beta a lot, so I know a lot about FIFA 20. And guys, get excited, get hyped, because they've done an incredible job. incredible job on FIFA 20. But thank you for watching this, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.